Hi, good evening, uh, everyone. Tonight I'll be talking about uh, the article analysis and discussion number two, and dealing with uh, infrastructure on mental health and older adults. This article is authored from my um, Chinese author from named Rohan Zhang, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. This deals with the relationship or the subject or title, sorry, is the relationship between built environment and mental health of older adults, mediating effects and perceptions of community cohesion and community safety, and the moderating effect of income. So just like some of the things that we face and that other countries face in their aging population, uh, such as China, we face as well. And it's something that I found interesting that is in line to a lot of the China being a larger dense population and the U.S. Definitely growing in his aging adult population is significant and is relevant to what we're facing today as our elders age and the things that they face that affect their mental health. So we talk about um, mental health. I want to use this opportunity to delve into the topic that often goes unnoticed, but has a profound implications for our well-being. The infrastructure on mental health. It's a complex issue that affects us all, regardless of age, background, and socioeconomic status. A lot of us think of infrastructure as a that is often conjure up of images of like roads, bridges, and buildings that concrete and steel structures, excuse me, shape our cities. However, infrastructure is more often um, is far from just the physical structures. It also encompasses the design of our neighborhoods, the the availability and quality of green spaces, the accessibility of public transportation. This is a significant one, and even the layout of our homes and work spaces. Um, these seemingly, let's say, mundane aspects of our built environment can significantly influence our mental health, shaping our moods, behaviors, and overall well-being. Reading this article, the research is consistent to show that positive effects of nature in our mental state. Uh, by having the access to parks, gardens, and natural areas have been linked to reduce stress, anxiety, and depression. These green spaces offer us a uh, a respite or a place to get away from the hustle and bustle of our urban life, a chance to reconnect with nature, a place to engage in physical activity and most importantly, social interaction. Unfortunately, many urban areas lack sufficient green spaces, especially in densely populated neighborhoods. This disparity is in access to nature can exacerbate existing health problems or issues and negatively impact the mental health of our residents. Moreover, the design of our neighborhoods can either be fostered or can foster or hinder social connection, which essentially for mental well-being or mental health. Walkable communities with interconnected sidewalks, safe sidewalks, crosswalks, sorry, and mixed use zoning created opportunities for spontaneous encounters with neighborhoods, promoting a sense of community and belonging. In contrast, we have car-centric neighborhoods with sprawling layouts and limited pedestrian infrastructure that can lead to social isolation and feelings of loneliness. Uh, we just not too long ago went through a significant event, 2020, and a lot of people still being affected by COVID-19. Uh, so things that just exacerbated the the feelings of loneliness. So having both, which having that specifically uh, heightened the risk factors for um, depression and anxiety. So we talk about public transportation. So that's something significant within the article, and especially in the country in China, and we also look in the U.S. as well. Go on to talk about how it plays a crucial role in connecting our people, providing opportunities and services for each other. Um, for individuals who cannot afford or unable to drive, public transportation is the lifeline that enables them to participate in community life fully. Reliable and affordable public transportation can reduce stress, increase social interaction, and improve access to employment, education, healthcare, and recreational activities. However, inadequate public transportation can create barriers to these opportunities, leading to frustration, isolation, and diminish the sense of control over one's life. Looking beyond outdoor spaces, so we want to be able to design our homes and works places uh, that influence our mental health. Things like natural light, ventilation, views of nature have shown to enhance the mood, productivity, and overall well-being. In contrast, poorly lit, cramped, and monotonous environments can contribute to feelings of stress, anxiety, and even depression. This particularly related to today's world, uh, where many people spend a significant amount of time indoors, whether working from home or residing in high-rise buildings. In addition to these specific examples that I just had mentioned, it's important to acknowledge the relationship between infrastructure and mental health. Is complex and multifaceted. Factors such as noise pollution, traffic, congestion, and access to basic amenities like grocery stores, healthcare facilities can all contribute to stress and negatively impact mental health well-being. These effects of infrastructure can not evenly distribute across different populations. Um, Low-income communities and communities of color are often disproportionately affected by inadequate infrastructure, furthering exacerbating existing health disparities. So we see this in various large and heavily dense populations or countries, cities. Um, and the article talks about how uh, residents that are dense affects mental health by simply having the sidewalks, having the safety to walk across one sidewalk to another, crosswalks, well lit, and vehicles observing those uh, and stopping for those crosswalks, and especially folks that are aging and have maybe visual or hearing um disparities or even hearing loss. Um, so these are some of the things that these are some of the stressors that our aging population are affected by on a day-to-day basis, with overall affecting mental health. So by recognizing the profound impact of infrastructure on mental health, it is the it is the first step, one of the first steps towards creating healthier and more adequate, more equitable communities. We need to prioritize mental health considerations in all aspects of our infrastructure by planning and design. This means not only creating more green spaces, but also ensuring that they are accessible and welcoming to everyone. It means designing walkable neighborhoods and investing in reliable and affordable public transportation. It also means creating homes and works places that are conducive to mental well-being. We also need to address a systemic, sorry, inadequacies to access and mental health promoting infrastructure. Uh, this requires a commitment to equitable investment in our communities, regardless of social economic status. It also means involving community members in the planning process to ensure that their needs and priorities are reflected in the design of our neighborhoods, their neighborhoods. Um, Communicating with our elected officials or local officials, ensuring that they are aware of some of the issues and concerns of our aging population and what it means to um, not have the adequate infrastructure to go see their doctor, to go see a specialist, um, to travel to these appointments um, when they don't have a reliable source of transportation or care provider. These are important for the overall mental health of our aging population. Um, by prioritizing mental health in our infrastructure planning, we can create communities that support the well-being of all residents. This is not just a matter of individual happiness, but it's also a matter of public health and social justice. A healthy community is one where everyone has the opportunity to thrive, and that starts with infrastructure we build around us. Um, Thank you for the opportunity to speak with you. Hope you take this uh, article analysis and discussion meaningful. This is our last video. Great opportunity to talk about some of this subject and finalize our paper. I thank you. Pleasure and good luck to you all. Thank you. Bye.